Ready? Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. It's Friday, cocktail hour. Time to de-stress from the week and have a nice, relaxing cocktail for the night. So if you like what we do, make sure you hit the like and subscribe and share this channel. It means a lot to us. And we've had a really stressful and rainy week, so it's time to have a good cocktail from the Blue Book of Cheat.
It's not cheating.
Alright, so Cody's got a new cocktail he wants to try out.
Come up with a brand new cocktail every episode.
Oh, yes, we can.
I mean, if you want good cocktails every episode,
That's true.
no. If you just want whatever to come off the top of my head, we could do that.
Okay.
Again. But remember how that turns out sometimes? It takes a while to get it right.
It does. Alright, so what do you got for us?
So we're going to do the Tom Collins.
Tom Collins, which I've heard of, never think I've ever had one.
Oh, we did. No, I've never had one.
Yeah. In fact, I think the glasses are kind of named after that. They're called the Collins glass.
Maybe.
So, all right. So what do you got for us?
Book and get your history of it.
Nah, it's too late. You came up with this like 30 minutes ago.
I mean, we could just not read from the
No. We just get the book for the
recipe.
That's it. All right. So Tom Collins.
Yep. And we're going to start off with 1.5 ounces of gin.
Okay, so another gin drink.
We're going to use
I suppose you're going to put them in
Gordon's.
here, right?
Yep.
So we got 2 glasses filled with ice and then a shaker that's got some ice. And you said 2 ounces of Gordon's gin?
Mm-hmm.
So
no, 1.5.
1.5. So it's going to be 3 ounces total for the 2 drinks. 1.5 ounces of Gordon's gin. And we're using Gordon's because it's inexpensive. It's readily available for everybody. It's a decent gin.
It's not bad for mixers, for sure.
Yeah, not for mixers. If I was going to have like a basic gin martini, you know, that's it, then I would do something else besides Gordon's.
Yeah, because the gin really comes out in a basic gin martini.
Yeah.
Or a gin and tonic.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of want one that stands out more, but if it's just... Which you could still do with something like this, if
Right.
gin's the main...
Well, Gordon's
liquor.
a popular gin.
But,
It's a London dry gin. So now this is lemon juice.
mm-hmm. And so, 3/4 ounce.
Okay, 3/4 ounce lemon juice, so
Lemon
an
juice.
ounce and a half total. And this is fresh squeezed.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
it's squeezed from lemons that we bought.
Yeah.
But it's... We need to use it before it goes bad.
Which, because of the acidic level in it, it'll take probably about...
Should take a little bit,
3
but it might
weeks,
get
yeah.
funky.
Yeah.
So we want to use it before it gets funky and is no longer fresh squeezed.
Now, we are using store-bought simple syrup because we needed some in a pinch, and we just didn't want it to go to waste. So
Yeah.
much simple syrup?
Well, and it's not like you can get very complex with just plain
Right.
simple syrup. It should just
How
be
much are you
sugar.
doing?
3/4 ounce as well.
All right, 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. So, ounce and a half of gin, 3/4 of lemon juice, 3/4 of simple syrup. And you're just gonna mix it.
Yep, and then shake until chilled.
Now you're gonna freeze it so bad that you can't open it. Ah, there you go. So, it's the first time we use a shaker in a long time. So, shake it and strain. Okay. Now, before you do the next ingredient, I just want to... taste it that way. It's a little bit too lemony, so I can understand why you're doing the next ingredient.
Yeah.
But it's good.
And so then it says to top with soda water. And
Okay.
we have club soda.
Yep. So we're just going to top it with club soda. We don't make enough cocktails every day, each week, to have any type of soda stream or anything, but one day.
Yeah.
That really weird foamy stuff on top.
That's the fresh squeezed lemon juice.
And then, what kind of garnish would you do?
It says to garnish with, I think that's a branded
Branded cherry?
Yeah, branded cherry. And then an orange wheel.
Okay.
But, it's kind of hard to have a whole lot of fresh things like oranges and stuff around for the occasional cocktail that requires it. The only ones you can really consistently have around is lemons.
I like that. It's kind of dry because of the club soda and the London Dry Gin, but it's acidic. It's pretty decent. I don't know if I'd want to drink these all night long, but on a warm, hot day, if I'm sitting on the patio at a restaurant or outside in the porch, this would probably be pretty decent.
Yeah, because the acidicness of lemon things tend to get much after a few.
Right. I like it. It's a classic Tom Collins, which I think is a Prohibition era 1920s, 30s drink. It's one of the classics, the older ones. And it's okay, don't look. So, is there a certain gin that we should try other than the London Dry, the Gordon's? Maybe something else? You can give us a little note down there. Maybe even a flavored gin, add a little twist to it.
Yeah, you could do something like the spruce tip or...
Or the Beefeater Blood Orange or something like that. But just tell us what you think. I think that rather than a club soda, a Sprite might actually be good too. Add a little lime to it.
Yeah.
So you got all sorts of options.
It does have more sweeteners to it, so if you don't want it quite as much sweet, cut the simple syrup.
Right. And I don't think it's that sweet. I think it's more dry than anything.
Yeah, and I think that's mostly because of the club soda.
So tell us what you think, what kind of changes or differences you should do. And of course, Bitters Boy over here, adding some Angostura. That's probably all I would add. I wouldn't add any of the mint or maybe a lemon.
Maybe a bit of cherry, since it also calls for a cherry garnish.
Yeah. But tell us what you think. What is your favorite Tom Collins? What other cocktails should we try? Again, we have a complete bar. So you can just name it. We could probably do it. So leave that in the comment below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Our channel is really growing, and we're getting to new territory where we're starting to think about expansion and, I don't know, just different options that are available to us. So make sure you subscribe and share this channel. Make sure you check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, and to a great de-stressing drink. Cheers.